to get Cabinet's decision to reappoint SAA's controversial chairperson Dudu Myeni set aside. The party says the unfitting reappointment of Myeni is irrational and continues a symptom of the much bigger, more sinister picture that is unfolding in the country's state-owned enterprises.
Hardly a week after her reappointment, daggers are already out for Dudu Myeni. The DA says there is a prima facie case to be made in court that based on her 4-year dismal and appalling tenure at the struggling airline, her reappointment only reeks of nepotism and cronyism. On her watch, SAA lost billions of rands and is under threat to lose some of its most lucrative routes, such as Hong Kong. Even more seriously, after failing to release its financial statements for the past 2 years, it now faces the possibility of being grounded. The DA says it's on the basis of all these and other possible shenanigans at the airline that it deems the Cabinet's decision to reappoint her as irrational.
Ms. Myeni has failed to publish the annual financial statements in 2014-2015, where there was an apparent loss of 4.7 billion rands. You'll recall that she failed to publish the annual financial statements of 2015-2016, where there was a further loss of 4 billion rands. She's run SAA at an estimated 1.3 billion rands loss for this current financial year, and those are figures coming from the first quarter. She clearly has irrationally suspended officials, including the head of human resources, apparently because they tried to curb corruption.
The DA says even before her appointment to the SAA board, there were question marks around Myeni's fitness for the job.
The most shocking elements of her record before she became the SAA chairperson include a failed probity test which revealed a default judgment against her in relation to 416,460 owed to ABSA on a 3.7 million Richards Bay property, a 1.7 million judgment in favour of Standard Bank in respect of a property she reportedly co-owns, but perhaps worst of all, a special investigating unit investigation into alleged maladministration, abuse of state resources, unfair dismissal of staff, and non-compliance with procurement and tender procedures at the Matluzi between January 2004 and September 2008, the outcome of which never saw the light of day after, according to an SIU source, a, quote, outbreak of shredding of paper and deleting of computer files ensued, stopping the investigation in its tracks.
The DA says it wants the court to treat this as an Asian matter. Manilisi Tubase, SABC News, Parliament.